Okay, guys, I'm an unapologetic German main, right? And I just unlocked, I just started unlocking stuff for the freaking Ostwind, even though I'm in top tier basically. And that is because I just love taking those old, epic German vehicles and destroying new stuff. That's how I get rich. Now, I never basically drop below a million, even though I have experted this guy and experted this guy, and the M48 Super. I have experted so many vehicles, and I just do whatever I want to do. I just keep spending money, like buying the Ostwind right now, even though I'm at top tier. I don't care, I just spend money because I got rich by doing this, by destroying new vehicles with old vehicles, right? So, so whatever I say about this update, you have to understand I'm hardcore, right? I just basically play the game just to destroy stuff with Tigers and whatever, and Jagdtigers and Ferdinands and M48s. I also love that, but I just play this game for this reason. Like, if you see USA, I'm just barely starting to unlock some new ones. This progress is basically this last week, right? I just started barely playing some USA and I'm very barely playing some USSR. And the reason it took me so long is because I just wanted to believe in the legend of the Tigers and all this stuff. I just did not like to see them destroyed and did not like destroying them myself, which is crazy, but that's why I was playing the game. I was just enjoying destroying stuff with Germany. That's what I want to do. When I started with USA because it was more familiar to me, and because Germany was so sluggish with those like big old Panzers, and I did not know how to angle them back then, so obviously I wasn't doing that well. Now I know how to do that, but anyway. But what happened is, this past week, because I wanted to unlock basically the Magachs which are like the M48s, but with like double 50 cals and stuff like that. I hate the fact that Germany does not get 50 cals in high tiers. I hate it. And it's the same in low tiers. Never, like, basically you never have 50 cals in Germany unless you have some American Cold War stuff. But even the M48, then they remove the 50 cals, and it's so annoying to me. Like, the Super with the 50 cals would be absolutely amazing. Now 50 cals to me are so important in the gameplay. You can just destroy stuff, you can destroy trucks, you can destroy light vehicles, you can finish them off, you can shoot aircraft. I love shooting aircraft. I love 50 cals. So I started playing the USA just to get the 50 cals, and then later on get the heavier well armored stuff, and the M48s and the M60s. I love the M60s. I want to buy the more modern versions. Now I know people are all about the metas, say no, they're not so good and stuff. No, they're amazing. The M48 Super to me is one of the best things ever in this game. Like, you can do so much stuff, it's so durable, so survivable, amazing. Now the T72 is pure cheating to me. Like, it's just indestructible from the front with an amazing gun. But now that I started playing with the USA, I was just desperately grinding for tank destroyers, because I realized you're a freaking nobody when you're playing the USA against Germany. USSR, again, you have to go for the tank destroyers. Of course they have the KV-1, whatever, but facing Germany in USA was a horrendous experience. I went from not liking to see Tigers and Panthers destroyed to celebrating destroying a Tiger, because with the 75 you couldn't do anything. And especially the Jumbo 75. This is the worst vehicle for HPR in the whole game, in my opinion. It is absolutely useless. Absolutely atrocious. You go from the front, yes, they cannot pen you, but they will eventually hit your MG port because you can do nothing to them. Like, I would have like Tigers come out in front of me and Panthers. I was like, that is like a wall, basically a wall that I cannot penetrate. Like, absolutely distraction machines. And I just realized, oh my god, my whole career playing War Thunder, I have like 750 hours, like probably 730 of those were with Germany. My whole career I was just destroying inferior vehicles. Of course, the USSR does have some nightmares, like the T-34 is absolutely trolly, the KV-1 is very powerful, whatever, but Germany is just something else, man. You couldn't do anything. Like a Panthers, I was like, okay, when I was playing the Panther, I would get shot through the turret. Now I was shooting the Panther turrets, and all you could do was maybe like damage the gunner or something, but you really couldn't do much. And I was like reading on forums and seeing that they were saying, oh, you know, with the Shermans you have the stabilizer and stuff. I've never really used the stabilizer because I usually rush and I go fast, and it doesn't work at fast speeds. So I don't know. Now of course with the M36 has the 90, will penetrate anything, and then you just go to the B2 which has the hit FS, and it's basically game over. So when I get the hit FS, I will be king of the battlefield again with the Americans. Now this update will bring the Tiger 1 to 6.0, and that's a bit insane. The Tiger E 6.0, Tiger H1 5.7, and also the useless Tiger 2 Porsche will go to 6.7, but there is no mention of Tiger 2H. Will it stay at the same BR, so you have two 6.7s? There's a massive issue now. They decompressed the BR, so these boys don't have to face the Cold War hit FS so much. But now they will be facing it again because many of them are getting up tiered. I don't know, maybe they will decompress further, I don't know, it's a bit weird. But whatever. In any case, what I want to say is that now that I've played the US in the 5 BR, I realized how true the German myth is. Because those vehicles are just absolutely superior to anything else. Anything World War II, I don't care. Like I hate this postmodern notion that, you know, quantity is a quality in itself. And oh my god, shut the fuck! You just play with words. Shut up, shut up. No, it's not. Those vehicles are superior, man. Even this Panzer IV, it can take so much punishment. Of course, the top of it is weak because it's an anti-air. Now, I know you don't understand what you're looking at. You see a guy with an Ostwind on basically top tier. The regular Ostwind 2, yeah, because the Ostwind 2 is better, but it's a 5.0 BR, and I actually want to play 3 point something BR so I can get guard mode and skill matters easier. Now, I will probably die, okay, I will probably die, but I don't care, because I will also take them out eventually, and then I will get like the 8.8 flak. Okay, that's a horrendous vehicle. That's the only old vehicle that I just cannot play. It's way too slow. The turret is the slowest thing in the world. You actually have to turn broadside like a freaking medieval ship, because you cannot aim from the front because there is no... The track cab ruins your depression, so you have to turn and shoot from the side basically. It's really freaking weird. It's just freaking weird. But whatever, you know, once in a while you get a kill and it's fun. But I think I will remove it, put the Stug there, and maybe get the Puma back. I'm just trying to play all the old vehicles, like all the old vehicles. I want to try them in top tier. And I just started grinding for top tier again, because I want to buy 11.7 vehicles, so I can just up tier these guys to 11.7 and see what happens. I want to get a God mode with the Tiger 1. That has been my goal for a while now. It will be the best thing ever if I can get a God mode with Tiger 1, but to do that I have to go to the really high tiers. To actually to top tier, because high tier is not gonna cut it. You will only get skill matters with the Tiger. Now unfortunately they're gonna make it 6.0. That's my only grief. It will be harder to get a God mode with it, but whatever. And I guess that all sounds very weird, because I know this game is all about the meta and about what works the best. And this is why none of you are having any fun, and this is why you're crying in forums all the time about suffering and about gauging, the evil gauging. Oh my god, they're gonna up tier my vehicle, oh, they're gonna down tier that vehicle. I don't give a fuck, guys. I'm always at a disadvantage. And that's how you learn how to play this game, and to me that's the most fun. And I also hate vehicles that have weak side armors, which is why I love to punish them with vehicles like this. Oh, you have a nice shiny tank, let me destroy it with a freaking Ostkund, because you have no side armor, so your tank is useless. While with Germany, you don't have that. Daggers are strong all around. 50 millimeters is 50 millimeters. Doesn't matter if it's on a freaking Abrams or on a Stug. You can still penetrate it. Yes, I know there is like different kinds of armor and stuff, and space armor or whatever, composites. Yeah, but if it's 50 millimeters RHA, that's all it is. And I have so many videos of amazing kills, amazing gameplay. Like I took the Stug and destroyed the whole team. I got a nuke using a Jagdtiger towards the end at 9.3. I actually got like 6 kills with the T-72 and a capture, and then I took the Jagdtiger and did 2 kills and a capture with the Jagdtiger. And everybody is saying the Jagdtiger suffers and it's horrible. No, it's a great vehicle. You just have to understand how to use heavy vehicles. If you rush in front, you're gonna get destroyed. You need to understand what the gun can do and what the armor can do. It's so survivable. Guys, the old German vehicles, the big ones, even at this PR, they're so survivable because people are shooting APDF SDS, which does no pest damage. You just go straight through. You have like 6 crew. You can just survive so much punishment. Autocannons will do nothing to you because unlike modern vehicles, those vehicles have proper side armor. So autocannons will mostly do nothing. Unless like a huge autocannon, obviously. So yeah, guys, am I happy about this update? Not really. I don't want to see them go like Tiger 1 going up to 6.0 and then facing IS-3 and stuff. I think IS-3 is 7, right? Guys, with a Tiger 1 you can do nothing to an IS-3. Nothing. You can go from his side, he's gonna bounce. You cannot do, if he's moving at least. You can't do jack shit and it's horrible. So yeah, I think this is probably a bad idea. Like the Tiger 2P is absolutely useless at its own BR. It's great for up tiers like I do here. Like if you take it at 9.3, nobody's gonna shoot your turret because they don't care. They're just gonna shoot your hull, so it doesn't matter that you have a weaker turret. But at its own BR, it's horrible. Everybody just shoots your turret and you're done. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's a bad idea, but what I want to say is that if you're gonna be happy in this game, you have to understand. You have to like understanding how armor works and how guns work. That's what this game is. It's basically a big armor and gun simulator. That's what it is. If you're just playing it to feed your ego, because it's a difficult game, and you will just want to get kills in a difficult game, you will never be happy in this game. You're wasting your time. This is about liking armor and guns. And playing historical vehicles. That's what this game is, and I love doing that. If they get up tier, whatever, you know, it is what it is. So yeah, Germany has just so many options. Like look at this, like a Sturer Emil, like 4.3. These things basically has a Jagdtiger gun on it, like it's 128 millimeters. It's not exactly the same, but it's similar. And this will murder up to like a T-55 from the front. It's a 4.3 and it will absolutely murder vehicles up to like 8.3 or whatever. And then all the way to top tier from the side, it will destroy everything. And even like a Stug will take out a T-72 from the side. Look at this, 145 penetration. Those are insane vehicles. So this is like 4.0. Then you go down. Have Marder 3, 138. It has a 76. 2.3. Of course, the 1.5 centimeters. Where is that? I'm not sure. They have changed the menu, so I'll just, yeah. 15 centimeters, I'm sorry. This thing, with the hit, 185. You don't get, like, and they all have insane armor, even the Panzer 3s, but of course the Panzer 4s as well, and the Stugs. You angle those boxes, they can take so much punishment, they're so survivable. Dicker Max 3.7 has a 105 on it, with 155, 187 penetration. At 3.7, there are no such vehicles, like you will not, especially all together. Of course, for each nation, maybe you will find one that's similar, but look at this, VK, Panther gun at 5.0, and it's very survivable, of course. Like, you need the 76 to take it out. basically. Then you go to poor USA, there is nothing here. They all have the 75s and all this garbage. They cannot penetrate anything. You go even to the USSR. This guy is kind of good. Like, this is one of the best, like the 5-1. Very nice tank destroyer, but they all have less than 100 millimeters, man. The KV-1s, look at this, less than 100, much less. You have to go to these boys here. 2.3 to get any proper penetration, and then they don't have much armor. KV-1 has good armor, but whatever. T-34 has good armor for what it is, but again, look at it, 78 from their 76 gun, while the German 75 gun will do almost 150 penetration, the simple version. Like, when you go to the Panthers, of course, you have even more, almost 200. So we'll be fine. We'll be fine, you know. I think it's a bit excessive, kind of like you get a Tiger E at 6, but we'll be fine. I mean, it's mostly up tiers you're fighting anyway. So this collection of vehicles is insane. I didn't realize it because, again, I started playing like a maniac to just get to the first Tiger and stuff. But the game was so much easier. And now I was like 0 hours in, I'm at like 750 hours. And the game is harder when I get the USA or Russians. Of course, I know how to do it because I'm playing the good old stuff against the new stuff. So I know how to look for weak spots and look at guns, how to evaluate vehicles. But if you don't know, dude, it's hopeless. It's hopeless. It's like, you're such a disadvantage playing against Germany. Of course, Germany, they say, has horrible teams. Look, I used to believe so myself, but after playing USA and USSR, the teams are not much better, seriously. It's the same thing, basically. It's all a matter of luck. So, yeah. That's it for now. I'm good. I don't even care about the up tiering. I think we're gonna be fine. That's what I wanted to say. And yeah, I'm gonna see you in the next one. See ya.